Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Ivan, the CEO, back with another video. And today, I'm gonna put y'all on game how to boost your credit score. There's gonna be a few ways on how to go about this, but I'm gonna try to put y'all on pretty much the easiest way without having to break the bank on boosting your credit score. Because really, when it comes to credit, you really do gotta invest into it for you to actually get the score that you want, whether it's getting secured credit cards or just pledge loans, go to certain sites to get age or just anything reported to your credit report. It is going to take some money to get that score up there, and it's not going to be for free, but I'm going to put you on to a few methods where you can save some money, keep some money in the pocket so you don't break the bank, boosting your credit score. So the most budget friendly way to boost your credit score. Now, for the first thing that I'm going to recommend for you guys to do to boost your credit score is going to be a trade line. Now, you can go and pay for a trade line. That could be expensive or budget friendly. But when it comes to trade lines, it is not permanent. You will be there only for 30 days if you go and buy a trade line. But if you have a family member, a close friend, or a significant other with a good credit score and your credit score isn't as good, they can add you as an authorized user to their account, and everything positive that reports to their report off that account. Let's say they got a American Express Blue Cash preferred card, they add you on there. They give you 2 years of history, 3 years of history, on time payments. It's gonna boost your credit score because you're adding positives from that account to your personal account. Now, the only thing is if you go and try to apply for certain things, they'll see that you're not the primary holder, that you're just a authorized user. So it won't benefit you as much in terms of that, but it will benefit you in the long run by boosting your credit score. It just won't help you too much in terms of when you're going to apply for another credit card because they'll see that it's not your primary. So don't try to get that a little bit out of hand, but it is good and bad things that come with being a authorized user on some credit cards. But nonetheless, it will boost your credit score, and since it's a family member or a friend, it won't be just a 30-day thing. That's the good thing when it comes to having a significant other, a friend, a family member with a good credit score that can add you as an authorized user, because it won't be just a 30-day thing. You'll be there for as long as they let you be there, so you can pretty much ride that wave and have a boost on your credit score with just a trade line being added as an authorized user. Now, another thing you can do, if you pay rent, you can go ahead and report your rent to all three credit bureaus by going to Rent Reporters, which I'm about to show y'all that website right here, right now. And the way that works is you pay and you can date it back to as far back as you've been living there in the apartments, in the house. And they're just going to contact the owner, and they're just pretty much going to verify that you actually pay rent and that you're the one under the name. So pretty much you can report your rent, and they are going to charge you for this service, but you can add age and you can add on-time payments to your credit report by doing this one thing. So don't sleep on it. Rent Reporters is a really good website, really good company that you could leverage to report your rent and to pretty much benefit and boost your credit score. So don't sleep on it. I'm actually about to show y'all right now. I'm about to pull up my girl's iPad, but give me a second here real quick. So as you can see right here, you can build your credit by reporting your rent with Rent Reporters. And there's a lot of other little sub companies that do the same thing, but they all come back to being partnered up with Rent Reporters. So just go straight to the source, report your rent, and pretty much just get your score up just by reporting your rent. A lot of y'all pay rent and don't even know that you can report it to all three bureaus and pretty much build credit from it. So if you pair this up with, like, let's say the Bilt credit card, which I'll get into that card in another video. But if you pair this up with the Bilt credit card, you can report your rent here, and you can pay your rent with the Bilt credit card and get points back and pretty much be rewarded from the money that you're already spending on rent. And not only do you get rewarded with the money that you're spending, you can report it to your credit and get some credit built on that from age, monthly payments, like on-time payments. So don't sleep on it. Go to Rent Reporters and gain the benefit from reporting your rent. Because a lot of people, it goes over y'all's head that you can really build credit by reporting your rent to all three bureaus. So don't sleep on this method right here. One of the best in the game, especially if you have okay credit and you just need more accounts or just more history. Just pay the fee and just pay to play, really. It'll really benefit you in the long run. Now, for another way that you could build credit and pretty much boost your credit score is going to be by getting one of these two accounts or both. Go to Self Credit, go to Credit Strong, and open up a subscription with them, and they're going to report to all three bureaus as an installment loan. And not only is that going to help you with adding installment history to your report, and you get your money back at the end of the term, but that's another pretty much thing on there. But if you go to Self Credit and Credit Strong, they're going to report to all three bureaus as an installment loan, and it's going to boost your score by 30 to 50 points. And I tell a lot of my clients that don't have too much on their credit report, that have a thin file, to go ahead and open these accounts, pair it up with a secured credit card, and pretty much choose both accounts to pretty much pay $20 monthly. And with $40 a month, you can build 3 accounts on your report with a secured credit card, Self Credit, and Credit Strong. And you pretty much get to choose your plan on how much you want to pay, how much you want to invest into these accounts. So just choose something that you can pretty much manage, because if you don't pay on time, it will report as a late payment. If you don't have the funds, it will report as a late payment. So don't play with those accounts, because it could backfire on you if you don't choose a plan that works for you with something you're comfortable with and it can fit on the budget. So choose something that works for you. If it's $10, $20 a month, go ahead and do that. At the end of the day, it will boost your credit. So it doesn't have to be $50, $60 a month. It doesn't have to be those big plans. Just something small, something to help you add age, add history, and just add on to that report to pretty much get a stronger credit profile. And if y'all watch my videos, you will see that I talk a lot about Self Credit and Credit Strong, because they're really good companies to work with to pretty much leverage that and report to all three bureaus and just overall build a stronger credit profile if you're not trying to take up on loans or just auto loans in general. So that's how you get more installments added to your report, just by doing those two things. And if you pair it up with a secured credit card, it definitely will help you. It will boost your credit because you're building 3 accounts at the same time. Now, last but not least, another thing that you can do is a secured credit card and a pledge loan. Now, a pledge loan and a secured credit card kind of work the same way. It's just that one's installment and the other one is revolving credit. It's you pretty much putting down your own money as a loan and as a credit card, and you get that money back, but they lend it to you, and you pretty much pay back the pledge loan from your money. They give you the money back at the end of the term. So let's say you put up $300 for 6 months or a year, and you're just going to pretty much pay back interest on that, and then they'll actually be willing to give you loans, whichever bank or credit union that you decide to do that with. Same thing with a credit card. It's just that with a secured credit card, let's say you put a $400 limit. After 3 to 6 months, they will unsecure that credit card, and they'll actually triple or just double the amount of money that you put in and give you your money back. Depends on the company. But if you're going to go get a secured credit card, go get one with Navy Federal. Get one with Chase. Another good company to do that with is going to be Discover. That's actually one of my favorite companies to go do the secured credit card, because that was my first credit card, and it helped me get to the 700s. And I actually got approved for a vehicle, 0 down, just by having that one credit card. So don't sleep on the Discover credit card. It's one of my favorites. And if you need to do a secured credit card, I'd say take that route. It will benefit you in the long run. I've helped a lot of clients get into a secured credit card from Discover, and they go get a car, 0 down. And it's just one of the best credit cards out there, in my opinion, starter credit cards. So go out, get a Discover, get a Chase, Navy Federal. Any credit union will really work. But if you're going to choose a bank, go ahead and choose Chase. Build that relationship with Chase. It's one of the best investments you could do. And just watch your credit grow from there and pretty much boost up. Those kind of methods are going to pretty much take a little bit longer. It's going to be like long-term investments for kind of more like boosting it, which long-term, I mean like 3 months, 3 to 4 months, really, just because they got to become unsecured for it to really look good on your credit profile. But if you really look at how credit works, how long it takes to pretty much build credit and boost credit, 3 to 4 months is not going to be as long as it will be to pretty much build it up a different way. So if you choose all these options, if you really put your mind to it and you do self-credit, you do the credit strong, you get a trade line, you go get a secured credit card, it becomes unsecured, you will see how your credit can grow and it could boost up. And I'm talking about you can be in the low 600s, you'll be up in the 700s. If you're in the 550s, you'll be in that 650, maybe 680 range if you do everything right. So really, when it comes to this credit game, everything takes time. But 3 to 4 months is definitely the sweet spot, and it's definitely short term when it comes to just credit, because long term, really, I've been building my credit for 2.5 years, and I really just got serious with it this last year, and I just been picking up a lot on this credit game, and I just want y'all to really know this knowledge and just put it to use, because really you can do a lot with credit. You can really leverage your credit and do a lot with it. I've started 3 different companies just off credit, and I'm just 22, so don't sleep on credit. Credit is very important, very necessary. I'm pretty sure y'all know this by now, and if you don't, I mean, if you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, they will pull your credit. Even for rent, if I'm not mistaken, they be looking at your credit nowadays. So pretty much credit is really important. Credit is pretty much one of the best things that has happened to a lot of people in the United States. If you really know how to use it, you will go very far with it. At this point, I'm yapping, but you get what I'm trying to say. Credit is important and it's key in today's world. And there you guys have it. That is how you boost your credit score, by just doing a few of these things. You don't have to do all of them, but if you just do the authorized user with the self-credit, you should be able to see around 80 points to 100 boosted on your account, boosted on your credit score. So, I mean, don't sleep on these methods. Don't sleep on these companies that really be helping people boost their credit score with not too much money. So, one of the biggest things that I recommend is definitely self-credit and authorized user, especially if you have a family member or a significant other or even just a close friend that's willing to put you there as an authorized user, just to add all the history from their account onto yours. So really, just go out, run some of the plays, boost your credit, and watch how it could open doors that you previously thought were closed. I'm Ivan, the CEO. Like, subscribe. If you want more content, I'm still going to be dropping content even if you don't want it. And follow me on IG, and I'll be back with another video. Most likely my next video will be car rentals. I'll be with my boy Cam, and we just going to shoot some, show y'all how we turned up off 2 cars to 8 cars, which we going to actually start off the year with 2 more cars, so it'll be 10. But catch y'all on another video. It's your boy Ivan, the CEO, signing out.